What up, He Nation? It's y'all boy, the breaker of bars. And everything with significant meaning. Hey, you already know he will not steer you. Wrong. What's up, y'all? Man, Kwame Brown is tearing the internet a new asshole. He is tearing the internet a new ass. He's tearing Matt Barnes a new one. Steven Jackson. He's tearing anybody who got something to say one. And it don't look like he is obliged to give anybody the smoke. So this is allegedly the very first response after the podcast. I've checked out a few other videos, but this is the first response he has. So I'm finna watch this in its entirety. It's a pretty long one. So let's get it. This Kwame Low. Kwame Low. That's Kwame Brown. That's his. What's that? His Instagram. Okay. Stop playing. Checking the bullshit at No Chill Gill at Stack 5 will be on my YouTube channel. Kwame Brown bust like. Hey, Kwame Brown bust like. Hey, that's a slap at everybody. Hey, this is what bust life looks like. Y'all talking all this shit about you or NBA, but this is what this is what the life of a bust looks like, and life seems to be pretty good, pretty damn good, if you ask me. But let's Stack 5, bro. Read your comments. You mad at them too? Say your piece and leave me alone. But you and I know you fishing with no bait. Love you, bro. Go back to playing dominoes and driving your pickup. I don't want no slow. I'm starting to think there is a trend that everybody know Kwame Brown is not to be fucked with, because when I do see these comments pop up, I know Stack 5 is usually with the shit. Like he's usually with the shit, but it was like, hey, I love you, bro. I don't want no smoke. Go back to doing what you was doing. I love you, bro. I don't want no smoke. Let's see what we got, man.
I just watched All the Smoke podcast, right?
In its entirety?
And I heard Gilbert Arenas at No Chill Gill. And I heard fake ass gangster Stack 5 talking. So I think I'm gonna address you guys. Give me about 3 minutes. Give me 3-4 minutes. I gotta go speak to someone real politely, real quick. I'm gonna give you effeminate niggas what you been asking for.
What? What kind
niggas
of
been talking a lot.
Feminine?
Saying a lot of things you don't know what the fuck you talking about. So I'm gonna address you directly at No Chill Gill and at Stack 5, fake Black Lives Matter activist ass nigga. And a gangbanger that killed niggas at the same time, allegedly. So you just confused. So I'm gonna help.
He just called him a black activist, gang banging killer.
I'm about to speak real nicely to somebody real quick, cause some of you niggas got it confused, and y'all get on the internet and y'all purport things that make no goddamn sense. I grew up in the era where you don't play with grown ass men, and I think both of you two gentlemen know personally that I'm a grown ass man. See, I don't pretend.
I just said it. I said, based on how I'm seeing people kind of talk, like I think they know something we don't know. And he said, both of you niggas know I am a grown ass man. Basically, I am not to be fucked with.
Gang bang, and I don't do none of that shit. But when I grew up, grown men were player, and you don't play with a grown ass man. And I ain't been this cute for this long. And staying quiet and listening to you dumb motherfuckers talk that don't build nothing for no reason. So I'm gonna address you little feminine niggas today. Get ready. At No Chill.
He said I ain't been this cute for this long for no reason.
Stack Black.
Basically, my motherfuckers don't fuck with me.
Gangster. And I'm in Atlanta at the same time.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, hold up. That Kwame Low, we don't want no smoke, big guy. You the gangster. You want to be mad at No Chill Gill, Matt Barnes, and me, cool, but be mad at the million other people that talk about you. It ain't personal. Wish you the best, big guy. Come through Ramadan. Kendra Perkins, Your growth is amazing. Hey, that's why Kendrick Perkins say your growth is amazing. So that's why I say Stat 5 is usually with the shit, and I haven't heard the video yet, but I do want to point out something though, where he said, "Be mad at the million other people that talk about you." That's like barbershop talk. He can't go address everybody in every barbershop across the nation. That's not what that is. So if there's somebody in my barbershop right here, right up the street, and they're talking about him, he don't have to like it, but he has no reason to address them. When you guys, who were basically peers in the same organization, you guys set up and you guys are talking about him, you now make yourself addressable because you guys are peers. He can get back to you. He can reach you. He can comment to you, and he can let you know how mad and pissed off he is because he knows you guys. So that's a big difference. I don't like that. Be mad at the million other people that's talking. That's what people do. They talk shit. But y'all sitting up, you're making a platform on talking shit, and I think that's where the issue now becomes.
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey, man, everybody want attention. Say Kwame Brown, bro. I love you to death, man. I don't want no smoke with you. But you can call Charles Oakley and anybody. I'm with Oakley every day. He know that ain't true. You know that ain't true. I wish you the best, little bro. Keep doing your thing, but we not gonna put you on. You had your opportunity when you was the #1 draft pick and laid the egg. So don't make
doing it again. He's doing it. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to be big, but at the same time, I'm gonna slap you in the moment. Like, I'm trying to be the bigger guy when I'm slapping you in the moment. Hey, we ain't gonna put you on. You trying to get on by using up, but y'all using my name for jokes. So is it you're using my name for clout in the moment of making a joke? But if I say something back to you, now I'm trying to use y'all to get on. So you're using my name to make a joke. That's clout chasing. So if you want to go back and say that you're using us to get on, then y'all shouldn't be saying his name at all. Then no one's using anyone at that point. Let's go.
Make this personal, bro. A million people talk about you, but you want to come at us because you know we hot, because you know we can put you back on. That ain't gonna work. Keep doing your thing. We gonna do ours. I wish you much love, little bro. We don't want no smoke with you. Keep doing your thing. I'm in a different place. Trust me. But none of the stuff you said, you have no facts.
So I'm going to address Gilbert Arenas and Steven Jackson on the All the Smoke podcast. First, I'm going to try to start it off by being, calm and answering some of the things that they said, and then give a little history between the two gentlemen and why neither one of these gentlemen asked me on to their podcast, but they seem to like to talk about me in interviews and things of that nature. And I think I can explain why, because I smell it on them. So Gilbert came on there and he tried to pretend like a nice guy. He tried to act like an ally and like he was cool with me. I said some of the same talking points.
I thought that he said he was acting. Now I said personally that Gilbert seemed to have handled himself well where he was. I don't know. Let me see where you're going with this.
Okay, so let's address it. He said that my hands were too small.
He did say that. He was more guarded.
I fucking, what was happening? I got fouled during a layup. I had an attitude problem. Coming from the hood and coming in the environment that I grew up in, being in a homeless shelter, my mother having 8 children, 7 of them boys, father go to prison for murder. So he's doing life sentence. So typical real nigga existence, and that causes side effects. So I didn't know how to deal with problems in the manner that most kids would probably deal with a problem. So I got fouled, and even though the wall was padded, I just hit the wall like, fuck, ref, you didn't call the call, and it broke my 5th metacarpal. I want to say, somebody correct me, it might be tarsal, but I think it's metacarpal.
Metacarpal.
And, I was still able to use it, but at times Some people understand when you break a bone at times, and I think Gary Vee for the
It
Lakers,
tightens
he
up.
broke 2 of his knuckles right here as well. And at times you can barely close your hand. So, but I was able to go through therapy, and I played the entire season my sophomore year with a broken hand. So people talk about numbers and all that. I never gave a fuck about no numbers. I was a free lunch program baby. I was the kid that walked to the park with no shoes on, and a guy teased me about not having shoes. And I
Mm.
tricked his dumb ass into playing me one on one. And my feet were so callous. By the time we finished playing, I left with his shoes. They were just my size.
He let you know he came. He. So when niggas say I got it out the mud, he letting you know he got it out the mud. Basketball with no shoes, playing niggas barefooted to take their shoes because you're looking, oh, he a bum. He came and take your stuff, basically. He letting you know he got it fresh out the mud. Man, that man said dad is up for murder. Doing oof.
By the time we finished playing, I left with his shoes. They were just my size. So I've always been the guy that learned how to figure shit out. And I think
Persevere.
when I get around certain people that ain't never figured nothing out, ain't never persevere, ain't never, nigga, I came through a homeless shelter. Reason why
I've
I
been
smile
there.
and I
Been
laugh and I'm
there.
always like I am,
That's
nigga,
that's
life is
that's
hard,
that's
nigga.
exact. It's
It's
hard.
so many niggas think I'm pussy just because life is hard, nigga. Life is hard, baby. I ain't trying to create no unnecessary drama, but we're gonna get to some truths and some untruths. So, on a visit. And then see the one thing about me, that's why so many guys gotta talk about one thing, which is a game. Well, nigga, I don't play no more. See, you niggas want to keep talking about a game, but I'm a full-fledged man. And see, men don't really do what you guys do. You try to stand on a nigga's shoulders to look bigger. But see, one thing you niggas don't understand about women, when y'all be talking the way y'all talking about a man, a woman gonna come find out why you talking about him. Cause I be over here minding my business. So let's get back to the story. I'm there on a visit with my late great friend Lomac, Roderick McCray. He was actually on the run, and I'm trying to get this nigga out the hood and get him to change his life. Cause see, that's what I do. I don't
Help
just run
people.
my motherfucking mouth on the internet and then pretend to be a Black Lives Matter activist, Steven Jackson, and then shoot at niggas and claim to be a gangster the next minute. See, I'm a grown ass man with children. So I don't play kid games. See,
Yeah.
that's the difference between me and you niggas. So back to the story. So I'm with my boy Roger McCray Lomac, God bless the dead. He on the run, and I've always got into it with the law because I would always be amongst the criminals. All my brothers, did what they did. So I always looked at it like, if you give these niggas a different opportunity, a different situation, then they can take that CEO mind that a lot of these dudes got, that boss mind, and move it into something else. And so a lot of the dudes don't like to be honest. They fall in love with the women that come along with that. They fall in love with the celebrity that come along with being this thing called a street nigga. When I grew up,
Mm.
being a man was the best thing because you never left mama. You don't never leave mama when you're a grown ass man. And the things that you do as a grown man, you're gonna have a gun license, you're gonna check whatever, and you're gonna be by
So
yourself, and you're gonna
Robert.
be calm and level headed. Now when you attach yourself to this thing that's bigger than you, most of you act like women. See, a
He's
grown
talking.
man
He's
always
talking.
understand. We can always tear this bitch up, but I can't leave mama. I
Got
gotta
to take
protect
care of
these women and
home.
children.
Yeah.
So a grown man
Hey.
will let you.
He's giving y'all some real talk right now, and I'm not even mad at it, man. I'm not, because I completely understand. I've been through the shelters, the homeless shit, struggle growing. I know exactly where he's coming from, and where he's coming from and where he's at is basically like I've been there, and I ain't trying to go back there, and I don't want my family to have to go through that. So I do what a man is supposed to do, and that's take care of home. So when you say you don't leave mama, it's basically you don't leave home. You got kids, wife, you got all them to take care of. Basically, you don't leave home. You take care of what you're supposed to take care of as a man. And how can you just gotta respect that?
Slide. Let you say what up. Go and tell your friends about it. But boy, this
Hold
man will
on.
let you slide. I gotta protect these women and children. So a grown man will let you slide. Let you say what up. Go and tell your friends about it.
You
But
not
boy,
touch
this
me as
face
long as you don't
cute as a
touch me.
motherfucker.
Oh, come on, Kwame. Come
See,
on, bro.
that's different between a grown man. Some of you do things for show. And we're going to get into that in a minute. But like I said, ask time. And I'm going to jump around a little bit because, you know, I'll be on my little medicine sometime. But Tommy Ostrom and Udon. He was talking to this little chick. And emotional dude, kind of like Jack and what's the little light skinned boy? What's Matt Barnes, the emotional nigga that was fighting over his wife that she chose.
Oh man, we do. Oh,
that emotional
man.
nigga that did that. Oh, okay. And this nigga had the nerve to tap on somebody else. Tell me, yeah, it was just one player.
Yep. I knew that's what got everything started. I knew that had to be what got it started. And Matt Barnes' initial response, he tried to downplay that basically, and you can't downplay that because we all seen it. And if we all seen it, he's seen it. And I know what I took from it, and I took it like that was fucked up. I took it like that was fucked up. And it's like I said, it's different being in having barbershop talk and that happens. But y'all are here. Y'all are peers basically. Like, no, I know why he hot now.
Mentioning me in different podcasts. Well, this Wakanda the next minute. It's Black Lives Matter the next minute. But you niggas act like girls like that on the podcast. Now, it's okay to have an opinion, but it's another thing to do what you guys are doing. And then be in my face, Steven Jackson, we was teammates. And I seen you crying every time Charles Oakley about to slap shit out you. So I know you. Doing all that effeminate talking and yelling, acting like you some gangster when you a basketball player, nigga. You making $10 million a year rapping and acting tough. You really an embarrassment. And I be trying to stay quiet on you niggas. But I understand why they give people like you money and give people like you a platform because they want you to continue tricking these kids like you're doing a great job of. But we gonna get into that. It'd be like, we must be living in a simulation or something. Because Gilbert Arenas, this guy, he know me. And the fact that he was up there trying to pretend like he was defending me or he my friend. Let me tell you a story about Gilbert.
Uh-oh.
Gilbert came to, first of all, Gilbert one of them ignorant ass niggas. He's gonna white folks is always gonna put Gilbert in front of somebody's camera. Cause he's toxic. His mentality, he's a little boy in the inside. He ain't no man. He was in a draft camp. He was in our pre-draft camp. They asked him, what do you want to be? And what are your goals after basketball? He said, I want to be a motherfucking pimp. This boy got a child mind. So that's why the guns and all that dumb shit, he been doing dumb shit the whole time. But see, Ernie Grunfeld protected everything about Gilbert. Gilbert brought 20 niggas or 15 niggas from California and they was going to jail every other day. This nigga coming to DC. Them DC niggas, they don't play that shit. Shout out to DC. Them DC niggas, they got country ties. Most of them DC niggas, most of their family from the South, they'll beat your ass. You know, they could be short, they could be skinny, but them hands quick. So, you know, he was coming there talking that California talk. He going to jail every other goddamn, this is supposed to be the leader of the team. He going to jail every other goddamn week. They writing stories about me, but they got it. They just bought here, $60, $100 million man. He going to jail every other week in the club. Anybody from DC tell me I'm lying. They covering up stores. They doing all kind of shit. These are the niggas that's on camera talking to the youth now. These ignorant mind little boy. Now this guy, he going to the club. You could tell when a nigga don't feel like they're a man. They just do showboat shit. He going to the club. He went and bought these little rose gold, like emperor, like fucking like off a cartoon with big ass rubies in the motherfucker. Big ass chain with rubies and bracelets and walking to the club like that. Man, a nigga caught that nigga by the bathroom and put his motherfucking arms around this nigga by the bathroom like he was a lady and finna make him run everything until me and my brother came. There's a reason why these niggas be talking about me like they talk about me. And Gilbert's still mad that, you know, he be allegedly paying for the same girls that like me for my mama's recipe.
He was after this girl so hard. He give her all the money.
Lord.
Give her all the money. He couldn't understand. Some of these guys, man, some of these niggas can't understand no. Some of these niggas, when they get to a point and they just good at one thing, they good at a game, they think that just means everything. You niggas be lame as fuck, jealous as fuck, always worried about another nigga. They all click up to sleep with each other, side chicks or the main chick. They don't give a fuck. And none of them chicks don't care about the game. None of them chicks. So I see it in them. So this nigga, we in the playoffs, right? He talked about this on the podcast, right? We in the playoffs. We playing the Miami Heat. I'm dunking on these motherfuckers. I'm killing. I'm having a breakout year. I went down to Sarasota, Florida. I'm working out with Robert Parrish. Who is the other guy? Goddamn, Clifford Ray. That's my dude. Shout out to Clifford Ray, Robert Parrish. I'm working out with them down there. And for the first time in the summertime, I wasn't injured. I was injured a lot. You know, fucking Doug, he the fucking slave breaker. So he got Jihadi White fouling the shit out of me. He just doing dumb shit. They bringing in these crazy, rough, tough niggas that just elbow me and foul me. And he making me lift all these goddamn weights. So I blow up to 255. Then he say, oh no, that's too big. Then I got to lose 30 pounds before I play. So as much as they talk about this number one draft.
Yep. This to me, this is from the horse's mouth. And I watch enough basketball. As like I said, I'm a basketball guy. So I watch enough basketball guy. And there's one thing that I hold dearly in the sport of basketball, and it's situations make players. Coaches can also make and break players. And what he just said is, you had a coach that was trying to make you tough, so he having guys beat up on you, and it has wear and tearing on your body. You get bigger, then you get bigger. Like, oh, you're too big. Now you got to lose 30 pounds. That's a lot to lose. 30 pounds before you basically gonna be able to, before you're gonna play again. So it's like you're fucking with them. See, that was a coach originally in Washington. So it was like boom, boom, boom. Like, what, you want me to be big? You want me to be smaller? Like, what the fuck do you want? And then you're holding me being able to play, or I can't use you because you're not at two. Like, situations and coaches make players. It just the reality. Look at my guy Ben McLemore. They talked about him the same way when he was in Sacramento. Oh, he was a high draft pick. Oh, he's a bust. He ain't done shit in the NBA. But when he got to the Rockets, all of a sudden he's flourishing. He's flourishing. He went to the Lakers. He's had some good games there. His situation and coaching make and break players. It's just the way it is. NBA is full of politics. It's real.
Then I got to lose 30 pounds before I play. So as much as they talk about this number one draft pick shit, how come none of them talk about how many minutes I played? I'm talking about the analytics and why I was in the league so long. So Gilbert Arenas, he understood. Gilbert Arenas is the worst thing for niggas. He act like he like black folks. Him, Steven Jackson, all of them. And that little Matt Barnes, that little shit you did to put a battery in Jack back, that little tapping and all that little girl shit.
I saw if y'all see my other video, man. And so yeah, when I finally, like I said, I've been going down the wormhole. So this is, I believe, the fourth video, which I guess gonna be Kwame talking in full. But I seen that was the Jenny Bus on the podcast. So what he's referencing about Matt Barnes putting the key in Steven Jackson's back, that's exactly how I felt when it happened. It was like, hey man, hey. It was just Mark and Saul, and then Steven Jackson joined in with it, and that's exactly why he said he put the key in the back, because Steven Jackson was kind of chilling. Jenny Bus was talking, and what happened was, Jenny Bus said, and we got Powell. We sent Mark Gasol, and then Matt Barnes chimed in, and he was like, just Mark Gasol, and then Jenny Bus corrected him, and she said, and Kwame Brown, and he was like, it's just Mark Gasol, and then he did that little shit to Steven Jackson, just Mark Gasol. Yeah, then Steven Jackson chimed in, he was like, yeah, it was just one player trade, it was just one, the other one is just see, then that's what fund all this right here.
That little shit you did to put a battery in Jack back, that little tapping and all that little girl shit. I used to like you, but now I see you one of them confused little light-skinned niggas that was never dark enough to hang with the blacks, so you had to act like a jackass to prove you was tough, and you was never white enough to be with the whites. So you just an angry little
light-skinned
nigga.
problems, man. I know about them problems.
And so the shit you say is always aggressive and stupid. You don't know how to respect a man in his space. Nigga, I ain't never said nothing to you or about you. So to go that far and tap and do all that little girl shit, what's wrong with you niggas? Who raised you niggas to take food out of another man's mouth? Who raised you little Stephen A. million ass niggas to be so girly and and how to look at you show? I thank you little girl ass niggas for the platform. I needed something to talk about. And you little girl ass niggas is the topic. And I hope I offend one of you two or three. Or just keep it a man. Because all of you know me. All you niggas know me. So, but Gilbert.
Hey, bro, I don't. You don't hear stories about Kwame fucking niggas up, but the way he just, all you niggas know what I'm about, bro. And it's like you hear it, like y'all know this ain't what y'all want, like. Just the way he's saying it, and I've been seeing the subtleties, and like Gilbert, I seen Gilbert. He was like, man, I don't want no smoke, big dog. Like, and when he just said somebody walked up on Gilbert, he said like a little late. Oh my god, dog.
Arenas. Back to this fake slime ball ass nigga here. So this is why they put niggas like him in place, right? This is why all of them will talk about me, but never invite me to their podcast. This is the second, third time they talking about me on All the Smoke. How the fuck you want all the smoke and you ain't never invite the nigga you talking about? Seem like you want some of the goddamn smoke. Change your podcast. The new podcast
Some
is
smoke.
These niggas want some of the goddamn smoke. But I want all the smoke.
Oh shit.
And Jack, your sensitive ass, you know that. Always talking so goddamn loud. He mad because I checked him about some shit he did in Miami. But anyway, we'll get to that too. But back to Gilbert Arenas.
Rolling over.
This motherfucker, his agent, God bless the dead, I heard he passed away. Dan Fagan was his agent. They just paid number one draft pick. Just you killing in the playoffs. I done drove down the lane. I'm dunking on Nocioni. You can look at it. I had the little wrap on my arm. Just put my arm through a window. You know, I'm recovering from that. I had plenty of injuries. So I'm dunking, I'm killing.
Put the arm through a window.
Gilbert go tell Eddie Jordan, Kwame in my way. I need y'all to bench him because he in my way. And I can't play with him in my way. I can't score like I want to. And because they did, and he even said this in his own on the podcast, if you listen to what he said when he was talking to Steven Jackson and the little light-skinned girl, if you listen to what he said, the nigga said, when I was in school, they never punished me for nothing I did off the court. He would just make me run 5 miles. And I looked at it like, I didn't care, I'm just getting in shape. So this is a little boy who never been punished for anything he did. He's never had a consequence for nothing. He just understood that I could just play this game. And that's what he should do, shut the fuck up and play a game. Cause you talking about a nigga that told his mama at 5 years motherfucking old, nigga, that he was gonna buy her a house, and he did it at 18.
13 years later.
And you doing them white folks bidding, talking about bus and talking about this. Nigga, every black kid should be a bus then, nigga. I put my mom on a golf course at 18. Nigga, check my real life.
That's what I said. I was like, he named his channel Kwame Brown Bus Life. And some people don't, I know exactly what's being said. Like, yo, if I'm a bust, who don't want to be a bust? I put my mom in the house at 18 on a golf course. On a golf course at 18. I want to be a motherfucking bust too. That's you gotta listen, because he's talking.
I put my mom on a golf course at 18. Nigga, check my real life resume. Fuck a game. I can't fight the system. Who would want to hear
Politics and
that
basketball,
Michael Jordan didn't really draft me #1 to nurture and raise me to be a basketball player? He wanted to trade me to the Chicago Bulls for Elton Brand. Who wanted to hear that? That would be like talking about Beyonce.
What? Gilbert Arenas brought that up. On that video, I said, it sounded like Gilbert just threw Jordan under the bus. And coming from the horse's mouth, and you can't talk about Jordan like that in the realm because that's just the alleged GOAT. It's the alleged GOAT of basketball. You can't talk about Jordan like that in that world, basically. Just can't do it. So the fact that he's saying this, so who wants to hear that Kwame Brown was drafted by Jordan? And that happens a lot. You draft somebody because you're going to trade for something else. Okay, and then he got stuck with him, and that could have made Jordan kind of salty, and then he was, kind of abusive towards him, basically, after that. Hold up.
That would be like talking about Beyonce. Who the fuck would want to hear somebody say anything? The Beehive will sting the fuck out you.
The Beehive, the Beyonce fans don't fuck around.
So I know this. I'm a man child. I've been a grown-ass man. I've been taking care of my mama bills since my brothers went to prison. Shout out to Mitchell's Construction. Shout out to McDonald's. Nigga, because I needed that money to help mama. And that's why I'm opening up programs. And I told you niggas, thank you niggas for giving me the platform, because you niggas dumb. You take your platform and talk about stupid shit. You niggas, that's why they give you a platform, to be a fucking idiots. And when the last time you Black Lives Matter punk ass niggas talked about somebody white? Every podcast, every show, they talking about some black male. They pay these niggas to do that. White people don't gotta attack us no more. They got niggas like this. Here I am minding my business, never said nothing about these brothers. They could have had their opinion on the trade and included me because she said something factual. I was traded for Marc Gasol and Kwame Brown. Oh no, it's just one person.
That's what
nigga,
started.
my mama
That's what
said
started
I was
it.
somebody, you bitch ass nigga.
My mama said, "Hey, Kwame Brown's. I rocks with Kwame Brown. We rocks with the little guy, man. Y'all. It was just like that's just disrespectful. Like it's no other way to shape that. It is what it is. That was disrespectful. It was Marc Gasol and Kwame Brown for Pau Gasol. No, it was just one person. The other person was just a name. Like, motherfucker, you don't see me? Like, you know me. You just literally called this man a nobody. That was nobody. He was nobody. No. That's why he on your ass. That's why he on your ass.
No, it's just one person. Nigga, my mama said I was somebody, you bitch
My mama
ass nigga.
said I was somebody, boy. That's real.
Fuck these niggas talking
That's
about.
real.
I'm on a team with this whole nigga. This nigga act like a female. Steven Jackson, that nigga act like a female. Running into clubs with guns and with rags hanging out his pocket. He Black Lives activist 1 minute and he a gang member the next minute. They give stupid niggas like that a platform to say a bunch of dumb shit. This nigga will never talk to me like that in my face. But you will get on TV and try to act like that? That's amazing. These niggas amazing. So Gilbert Arenas goes on there saying sly comments and then acting like we cool at the same time when I done saved this nigga from plenty of situations in DC. This nigga is just stupid. You can't save that nigga from, he a crash dummy. He one of them niggas that's from the valley and something about his mind is off. He want to be a street nigga so bad. He can't just be a good guy and a man. See, I'm a man, and that's why a lot of niggas jealous of me. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself.
For
what
real.
Organization you with or nothing.
real.
You disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you, and then hopefully me and you can figure that out. Not your gang. You say you a man, I wear this shit on my sleeve. And I come with respect. I don't bother nobody. You don't hear me talking about nobody.
I never
This
have.
nigga Steven Jackson say successful people ain't hating. When he was mad at the nigga Charleston White, he say successful people ain't hating and hating people or some shit like that. Nigga, you broke. Now, why you hating on me in that matter? I ain't say nothing about this nigga. I know about all the dumb shit this nigga do. The nigga take my baby mama and go with his wife down to Miami. He out in front of the club acting like a straight up jackass. $10 million in your account. How the fuck you think you a street nigga? The street niggas I know not gonna respect you to be no street nigga. You better be coming ass backwards with your wallet forward, nigga. Then you could be a street nigga. But niggas that do that every day, you think they gonna let you be a street nigga? These niggas mind messed up, and maybe that's why
I grew up different. Like I grew up with
me because
crazy.
I just don't get it at this point. You don't talk analytics. At one point in time, I think in 2004, these are facts. I was like leading the league or second in the league at getting to the free throw line. How is that? How I'm getting fouled so much? And that's why Stephen A. and all these guys that they pay to just talk about black people, that's why them niggas, it's more about being a personality and bashing black folk. That's all they do, 24 hours a day. Make grown men that have made sacrifices their entire life, that have helped their entire family, that some of these people have a way better head start and way better advantage. I know white folks studying how in the fuck this boy beat every statistical. They need to do a movie about my life.
For real. It would be watched at this point.
Every stereotype that they say make you lose. That's why I printed a shirt one day. I got a shirt that say, fuck what they say. They don't breathe life in the kids no more. They tell them they can't do it. That's why they want to bash a guy like me over and over. It's 20 years ago since I played basketball. I got drafted 20 fucking years ago. 20. And a kid that got my life story, that came from the free lunch program with no shoes on his feet, played a nigga for his shoes and left that park with shoes. A nigga that'll persevere against any odds you put him against. They let some nigga that can't play basketball, that's an honorary Q dog, that ain't never did nothing for real but talk. They let
honorary
that
Q dog
label the type of nigga I am, a Geechee, as a bus. And y'all fell for that shit.
Geechee? Hold on. That's straight South shit.
He's an honorary Q dog. He wasn't online. Nigga don't do nothing but run his goddamn mouth. At the end of the time, what they say, the last would come first, or the first would come last, and all that. They letting these niggas that ain't shit do all the talking. Why these niggas ain't getting on their podcast saying, hey, look here, black athletes, wherever you from, football, basketball, wherever you from, go build a youth center. Go show them kids what it is that you didn't get in school. Go put some computers in there. Go build some morale. Go teach some etiquette. These black males are reading at a 4th grade reading level. What are you niggas doing to combat that other than posting up Black Lives Matter and running your motherfucking mouth?
They talking facts. I have to make this a two-part. Man, y'all look forward for part 2, man. He out. Peace.